Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Web of Venom, Wraith, one shot. This was pretty good. It could have been better. It's supposed to show something that we're supposed to go, wow! Anyway, let's get talking about who made this comic book. Let's get into the book itself. Wraith, Donny Cates, the writer. Guy Villanova does the art. Dean White does the color art. VC's Clayton Cowles on the letters. Kyle Hotz and Dan Brown do the cover art, and there's a couple of variant covers out there. Anyway, so Wraith, badass character, first introduced, I believe, in Annihilation, which was not too shabby, and literally just left us wanting more, wanting to know more about this character, wanting to see more about this character, and nobody ever really felt like doing a whole lot with the character, right? You got like the 4 issues and then not too much of anything else, right? Which is a shame. Donny Cates kind of puts him in this new situation, gives him a couple extra things, and you'd figure this is cool. Like, this is just going to be a dark force gunslinger roaming the galaxies. Former Kree, now something more or less. Who knows? Can't tell. Too damn dark around him. Yeah. It started off really good and then turned into, it's kind of like an origin story for how Null was released, how he escaped, how Wraith maybe had something to do with that escape. And then basically, I'm going to give a spoiler here because there's not too much else I can do without explaining anything. So you've been warned, spoiler, go away. Basically, there's an antithesis to this character. This is the Ahura Mazda of characters. How often do we see this, right? Null is a creature of darkness, and his archenemy is a creature of pure light. Yeah, we've seen this time innumerable. This is really, really, really old news. Religions have been created based on this dualism aspect, which I guess I want to like this more. I really do. But instead of making a slamming Wraith issue, instead we just get this, which is like, hey, look, guys, it's an origin for something else entirely, and Wraith had something to do with it. Oh, you're curious, aren't you? You want to know, right? And then at the end, it's like, poof, literally, poof. You know, I expected the dust to come by and him to be like, mother, and then Captain Marvel gets called. Like, I don't know what else to do with it. That's all that I saw. And then we see that, oh, next up is going to be the Venom Beyond. Hey, guys, you're going to love that when that comes out. You mean the stuff that came out 2 months ago? Like, that stuff? I'm at a loss for words. Listen, I love the current Venom series. Love what I'm seeing in there. All these extra Venom issues, they are simply not doing it for me. Yo, I'm telling you right now, man, this is... What have I read so far? I've read this, plenty of ancillary issues. I've read this, didn't... Just that. It's just that. That's it. I read this, which in and of itself is an ancillary issue. And now I'm reading this one. And it is an ancillary issue. Do you remember back in the day when comics used to be told in the series, they didn't feel the need to write, hey guys, here's a one-shot on the side that you need to get because, you're really... Stop with the stupid hands thing. Stop with all of it, all right? Can you please just have a series of comic books and let the story come out through there? I mean, this could have been an interlude issue in the Venom comic book. There was absolutely no need to throw in an extra one of these. Nothing for the fans, at least. There was nothing that I gained from this. It's Ahura Mazda from the Zoroastrian religion. Thank you very much for that. I'm not interested. I'm just not. You know, when you have... Let me pose this to you. Think about Donny Cates. Think about the crazy stuff that he does with swords and darkness and, you know, down with the devil stuff. Imagine if he just stopped trying to world build for a second and just took a fairly unknown character. I wonder if I could find one like that. Wraith! And just told the damn story. Just jumped on a book and just had a Wraith ongoing, or a Wraith 6-issue, 12-issue, 5-issue, whatever, just had a Wraith comic book coming out of this gunslinger in space, I would read the hell out of that book, man. We don't have enough Lone Ranger style books out no more. I would love to see something like that. We didn't get that. We got this. I'm more let down by the idea that I really thought this was going to turn into something. And I guess shame on me for getting my hopes high for a moment. I don't know what the hell's becoming of comic books anymore, bro. I just said today that I'm done with DC Comics, except for like 3 different series. You know what I'm saying? And now this. Oh, you're breaking my heart, man. You're going down a place that I just can't follow, and you're breaking my heart. And I'm gonna have twins or something. Some of you guys will get that reference. And I'm out, guys. Talk to y'all later. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.